Hello, and welcome to the Edison 365 podcast, a channel for the exploration of best practices in corporate value creation. My name is Stuart Noyce, and my partner on this channel is Dennis Hull. Our goal is to find compelling and articulate innovation leaders from around the world and get them to share their secrets with us. We have already had a number of amazing interviews with several extraordinary individuals. Their breadth of experience has already opened our eyes to what is possible. Subscribe to this channel, listen in with us, and become the innovation leader you want to be. My own experience with new products spans a time horizon from initial product definition and market launch through solution expansion and revenue growth. After getting an MBA at Berkeley Haas, the business school at the University of California, Berkeley, I had a whirlwind career with stops at companies both very big and very small, in industries both new and old. It's not over yet, though, and I so look forward to the lessons I can learn from the wonderful guests we expect to have on this podcast.
And my name is Dennis Hall. I am a recent graduate of International Business and Disruptive Innovation from Holt International Business School. Aside from studying, I have spent the past 4 years working primarily as an innovation consultant in 4 different countries. What you'll notice is that in this podcast, I will try to steer the conversation to how various levels of culture affect what one might call the entrepreneurial spirit. I'm really excited for you to learn more about that.
Dennis, one comment I often hear is that younger people are more open to innovation. Given what we've learned so far, how would you respond to someone who said that to you now?
You know, Stuart, I'd say there are 2 sides to that statement. On the one hand, I believe that the young ones are more open to innovation because we haven't had the opportunity to internalize existing procedures and technologies for as long as our more senior colleagues have. On the other hand, I think that anyone can be taught to be more open towards innovation and even become practitioners. Because if we look around us in the innovation space, we'll notice that there aren't only 20 and 30-year-olds who are practicing innovative tools and run innovation businesses. Instead, I'd say that innovation and openness to innovation can grow inside any organization as long as we build the right environment to support it. Now, I'm still learning a lot from the conversations with our guests. But Stuart, you've been in the innovation game for a little longer than I have. So are you still learning things, or do you feel like we're about to saturate the learning potential of the innovation topic?
You know, as you get more experience under your belt, it does feel like things slow down a bit. You see the patterns and you hear the rhymes. So it can be easy to fall into this been there, done that trap. But no, we really must continue to learn. What's important about innovation is that it starts with a problem to solve, a challenge to overcome. Those people with imagination think of creative ways to address the challenge. And that may require improvements to the innovation process itself, new approaches like lean startup, and new tools like Edison 365 idea management. Based on our first 3 interviews, I was quite excited to find myself picking up really useful insights from each of our guests. For example, I really enjoyed hearing Brant Cooper take us through the innovation lessons he learned from the very early stages of the lean startup movement.
And I really enjoy listening to Ethan Bagley and learning more about the tools that he used when facilitating innovation and design sprints for a wider range of audiences.
Man, I'm just excited to get this started. And I think I'll give our innovators out there a short snippet of our conversation with Brant Cooper, because I think it so beautifully exemplifies how the innovation topic just keeps expanding.
Yeah, so that's funny. Back in the, when all of this stuff was starting, we're saying, this is just for scalable startups. That's our market, nobody else. This was back when I wrote the first book. When Eric Ries's book, was read by corporates, we're going like, okay, corporates can use this, but only for disruptive innovation. It's only for the real radical stuff. And man, you fast forward, 5-6 years from when we started the company, it's everybody inside the enterprise has to adopt what I now call as the entrepreneurial spirit.
Wow, that clip from Brant is awesome. It's a great reminder of the many insights you and I heard in our conversations with these innovation leaders. I'm so excited for this series, not just for the wisdom gained from our guests, but the inspiration that just radiates from them in each interview. Now, if you're an innovator listening in right now and you want an energy boost each week, please subscribe to this podcast. On behalf of my partner, Dennis Hull, and our sponsor, Edison 365, I hope you can apply the entrepreneurial spirit found in these interviews to make your vision a reality in the organizations you lead and support.